Good morning, everyone. I'm Kim Lockhart, and I am the building principal here, and I'd like to welcome you to today's celebration. That was Mr. Newman, one of our band directors, and he'll be back at the end also. On behalf of the Lakeview students and staff, I'm pleased to welcome all the veterans to our celebration today. Thank you for being here with us. If you have served in the military or are currently serving, would you please stand at this time so we know how many of you are here and we can recognize you? Okay, today we have gathered to recognize and honor our heroes. Hero is defined as a person who is admired or idolized for their courage, outstanding achievement, or their notable qualities. I believe that heroes are individuals who have been positive role models for our families and our students, and they've also contributed to the betterment of our country. Those of you that have served our country's armed forces definitely are role models, and you have certainly made our country a safer place and the world a safer place. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for the time that you spent away from your families so that our families could be safe. And thank you for representing the United States around the world as people who care about others. For the Lakeview students, I'd like you to take this advice. Please take time to know your heroes. If they're here today, that's great. If they perhaps couldn't make it, please take time to talk with them, especially about their military services, and find out what you can. In many cases, they may not want to talk about it, but it is important that we as one generation can find out about the services provided or time served from our elders. So please take time to do that. Ms. Dietrich asked me a couple weeks ago if I had any pictures for the displays up here of anyone in my family. And unfortunately, I had to tell her no, I couldn't find them at our house. I asked my brothers, okay, can you get me any of the pictures? And they didn't come through for me. So there are no pictures of my grandfather who served, my dad, my stepdad, my uncles, my brothers, my nephews. There's a line there, but I don't have any pictures that I could find at home. And that's just not right. I should be able to do that. Then yesterday, as I was preparing the final message here, I thought, you know, I've got a picture in my office that honestly I hadn't even looked at for a while. It had been in my office probably 10 years, 15 years. So I got that down and I wanted to share it with you, and I want you to look at it later on. I know you can't see it now, and most of you have not been in my office, so that's okay. We'll have it in the showcase here. But this is a picture of a shield that was created 1917, and there are over 35,000 servicemen that have created that picture. And it hung on my grandparents' wall for many years, and when they died, I was the one that ended up with it. And if you really take time to look in this corner, you will see a small arrow, and that's where my grandfather identified he was in that picture about 7 rows in. And obviously you can't see him. But the front picture down at the very bottom, if you were one of those people, you might be able to say, yeah, that is my dad or my grandfather, but not mine. He's back at the back. So, but he is in there. So I would say take time to get to know the veterans that you have the opportunity to. There are currently about 3.5 million veterans that are still living today, and we need to know their story. We're going to get the opportunity today to hear some of them. They've asked me, what am I allowed to say and what can't I say? And I said, you know, you've got the mic, Everything you want to share with us is open for today, and we will be good listeners. So for the veterans, I say please take time to share with your families your experiences so that in generations to come we can remember what happened and how you helped our country. Thank you very much.